Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rise of the Reds. You know what I love about Rise of the Reds?
What do you love about Rise of the Reds?
Everyone
Machine?
seems to play on Lagoon all the time, and I am not even mad, bro.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Actually,
okay with this.
it's really OP for ECA though, because ECA, you cannot prevent them from getting the all cap.
Ah, right,
from
that's
the
true.
engineers. It's just a free all cap.
It's literally impossible.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not actually saying it's OP, but that one particular thing is pretty OP. But anyway, whatever. Will be a barracks throwing. Actually, a very early barracks, rather than his second supply, and that's of course China. This is Tahke. It's a weird name. The name is 9BTahke. It kind of looks like Blake a little bit, but we're calling it Tahke, I guess, whatever.
And our China for today will be not Atlas.
Spoiler alert. It's Atlas.
It is Atlas.
One of the beta testers for Rise of the Reds, so I think we can expect a pretty high-end match. I'm not quite sure who this Russia guy is, but, you know, we can hope for a good time. Will be the Red Guard coming out as well, so we'll be oil cap for oil cap. If there was like a fast Gatling tank or something, it may have been able to deny the oil cap. Looks like actually they're both running for the garrisons, though. Looks like the conscripts are a little bit faster to it.
Garrisons are actually quite important.
It's going to be close.
Oh, knowledge-wise, nah, just going for the safe one. That's probably a smart move.
At least in Rise of the Reds, though, you can clear the garrisons with your infantry. You have the Schmel troopers for Russian, and the
Pyrotechnicians, I think it is.
Flamethrower dudes.
Pyrotechnician, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's right.
For China.
Which is cool. I like how you don't have to put vehicles to clear garrisons, especially since the flame tank is tier 2. So it looks like the Battlemaster actually missed out the BMP. Not quite sure if it has anything inside it. No, it's actually empty. So it is an empty BMP, but it still will be enough to do some good harassment damage against the trucks. At the same time, Battlemaster against the Russian trucks, but
Probably
should be
a little bit better. Yeah.
Oh, BMP though.
BMP. Not going to be very
Battlemaster
helpful.
can win it. The BMP,
Yeah.
it's like an APC, but it actually has decent damage against vehicles. Remember, the Battlmasters are very cheap. The BMPs, I think, are about 800, so they're worth more as well. Going straight for the trucks, but it won't be able to really do that much there.
Yeah, might lose the engagement against the BMP at this rate.
At least he is delaying the mining. So is the BMP, though, on the side of Atlas.
Pop getting thrown down by Attus. He's not going for too many early
Ooh,
units.
nice.
Goes for the mines instead. I think that's a smart move. Pops them down.
So all derricks, they haven't been capped yet by either of our players, but
No.
I'm expecting them to come out pretty soon.
Guessing waiting for the capture upgrades to finish here. Scouting being denied by Tahke. Good hustle. And an airfield here as well. Hasn't been scouted yet.
So he's trying to cap the oil, but won't be able to for very long. That's the Smell Troopers that clears the garrisons. Yeah, it's like a flamethrower thing. It's kind of cool. Either way, the airfield is being built, as you said. So it could be either MiGs, could be the Han's gunships. Both would be a good choice. Just in case you don't actually know that the troop crawler gives propaganda, so it increases the rate of fire, which also stacks with horde bonus. So you want to always have that mixed in if you have an army.
Yeah, gotta love that combination. So the cap's going to be coming out now from the cons. Nice to see.
Ooh, double
wanting
cap.
Wanting to grab back the 1,000 investment as fast as possible. Red Guard probably not going to deny this one. Oh, a little bit slow.
Maybe if it was quicker, it's going to be a close one. Oh, just denies it just in time. He's going to lose all these red. Oh, wait. Oh no, he will lose it. Okay, I thought he focused the Smell Trooper. If he focused the Smell Trooper down first, he would have won that. But he went for the conscripts just because they were closer, so he auto-acquired the conscripts.
Yeah.
The Smell Troopers, they're expensive, and they don't really have the rate of fire to be good in open engagements versus rifle infantry, but they still do have good burst damage.
First MiG going to be out on the field here.
Look at this
for
vision.
Attus. So the cap didn't finish on the other side either, from the looks of things.
Oh, what?
No, it didn't. Tahke, he moved the conscript in. I'm guessing to try and win the engagement against the Red Guard, but it's weird that the cap didn't finish. Odd.
Nah.
We'll have to see.
So there's actually a few RPG conscripts and the rifle conscripts as well. Spy missile being called in. I wonder what if... Oh, we actually had the MiG fighters.
Yeah.
So
That's the vision of
sending
the
forward
era.
some infantry.
Yeah, so Tahke, he was looking for the airfield. I'm not sure if he saw it. Probably not, given the position of the spy missile. Might have just gotten in there. Dragon Tank gonna sneak through.
I'm surprised he didn't go for the old Derek. Maybe he didn't since it was actually not capped. But either way,
This is the idea of Firewall
yeah,
as
that's
well,
much
though.
better
That's
if he can get the
decent.
supply, especially if
Yeah.
he can then get the oil Derek as well.
Scout post gonna be revealed here.
How have we revealed it? Does the Mishka detect stealth? I don't know.
Not sure. As that combat upgrade package, whatever you call it.
Yeah, it gives it
available,
a few things.
yeah.
Basically, all of the vehicles benefit from that. Okay, MiG's coming through, going for the BMPs. Gets both of them, in fact.
Nice play. Solid stuff coming in here from XAttus, sniping down those units.
He will use the repair ability though. He's one of the general's powers. Basically, it repairs the vehicle, but it has to be recaptured with infantry, and it's on its weak. It's about half health. The wreck eventually times out, so you have to use the repair pretty quick. Plus, also you can get the recovery vehicle from the war factory. So there's a few ways you can play around that. What is this MiG doing?
He's just chilling, man.
Oh, the Igla troopers. Guess the dozer and the spy plane as well. Yeah, nice. Plenty of Igla troopers. So these MiGs are going to be a little bit harder to use.
Definitely going to limit their effectiveness until we see some other stuff come out.
Especially the
Tunguska's here as well. Yeah.
Tunguska.
Tunguska.
Yeah, there's no
Tunguska.
T in, well, apart from
Yeah,
the
well,
first letter.
I don't know whether you first pronounced it like that. That's
I
why
did.
I stick
I'm
with
yeah, I'm
Tunguska.
sorry.
Yeah.
I gave you a bad influence.
All right. Tunguska.
It helps if you put on a stupid Russian accent.
I've never been good at.
Tunguska.
I've never
Or
been
just a
good at
deep
stupid-
manly voice.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I can't do that either.
Oh, what?
You're really
Don't
limiting.
lie.
You're limiting me here.
You can put on a
machine.
deep manly voice. What are you? Don't be modest.
Okay. Oh yeah, good stuff there from the big.
Yeah, the Tunguska,
Yeah, mate, it's gonna be sniping them down.
Yeah,
Really
see?
solid.
And there's more of a Australian bogan accent, but it
Definitely.
achieves the same effect in the end. So a bit of a nice ground army mixed in. Battle Masters, Dragon Tank, ECM, Troop Crawler, GAT. I feel like China's an army that needs a unit mix to get all the bonuses out. So,
It is a solid mix. Loving it.
dude, no oil caps from
I don't know
either
what's
of
going
our
on.
players.
I really don't understand, Machine. I swear the conscript was about to finish on the other side, and then it just cancelled it. Maybe it was like the machine cap where you think you're just about capped it, and you actually haven't. Which package does Mr. Boris have?
It's got the RPG package. So maybe Atlas didn't actually research capture, and he's just waiting for Lotus to cap. But either way, here there's only a single GAT and a dragon.
The back half of
tank.
this army isn't covered by the ECM as well, so Boris might be able to get a bit of work done.
Still needs to go for this oil Derek with a
Okay.
dragon. Oh, there's two dragon tanks.
Yeah, Boris is going to be able to snipe those down, unless the dragon tanks can close in closer. Getting closer.
Eagle Troopers pistols not very effective, but their dragon tanks out of position. Will get focused down by the tanks. I feel like Boris is going to put this engagement in the advantage of Tahke.
Yeah, smart from XAttus actually disengaging here. MiG see the Augustus. Can't do it anymore. See them and back away. So the ECM should give a bit of safety as XAttus backs away. Sees Boris and I think smartly decides to evacuate his army.
So there's some MiGs here. The Tunguskas, they're not amazing, but there's three of them. So it's enough to kind of keep the MiGs at bay until they get focused down. Let's see how they go. 3 against 1 MiG.
Oh, rest in peace.
Though, what did he... I'm not sure what he focused down. I think it was just a BMP, so...
This is not. These are not good trades.
I can't remember how much they cost, but it's certainly more than the cost of a BMP. There's no... Oh, there's a Boris there, but he won't use a Boris to cap the BMP. Yeah, how does he deal with this Boris? I'm not sure.
Doesn't have anything out at the moment. One Twin Fang has been built. I'm not sure if Tahke has any aircraft in production or anything.
I hear a helicopter. Is that the Russian ones? Yeah, it is
Yeah,
the
there we go. Okay,
Hellion.
so, yeah,
But there is a Twin Fang there, and remember the MiG fighters are fantastic against
they're great.
aircraft.
Ooh, loving this. This is a good transition here, and going to be nice against Boris as well. Inferno cannons.
So Troop Caller reveals. I'm not sure what revealed him then though.
Oh, the kiting from
Oh,
Boris is on
nice.
point. Snipes down an Inferno cannon for free.
Or maybe it was the General's power trying to get like they get a radar
Okay.
thing. Can't remember what it does exactly, but it gives you vision. They're going for the cap now. That should have been denied. Either way, that's okay. You mad?
Look, I mean, there have been a few Dragon Tanks that have walked their merry way in that direction. I would have liked to see one of them
There
take
we
it
go.
out. Okay, so Lotus goes to the cap
Yeah.
as
So
well.
I'm assuming Atlas he may have just actually skipped the Red Guard upgrade. If you don't go to Lotus, then hey, why not? So we'll be capping that one now. I still haven't worked out what that icon actually means. Lotus detects stealth as well.
Boris has got to be careful. Okay.
Oh, the Han's going for it, but
yeah.
there's a Tunguska there.
Run!
Doesn't really back away in time, but oh no, it does back away in
Gonna be
time.
alive,
So deciding not to commit. Should be able to take that one out pretty easily. Can Boris? This is anti-building. Is he designates the strike? I think. Maybe. Yeah,
There we go.
that.
Okay.
Like in Red Alert 2,
Yeah.
and Natasha in Red Alert 3 as well.
So one oil derrick currently out of commission.
This is a big army though.
It is really decent size and a nice unit composition as well. Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, that's the propaganda airship. So basically, it does a couple of things. It gives you
Nice and quick.
propaganda, so it's like the troop crawler, but it also it gives a frenzy buff. So you know how the general's power in 0 Hour frenzy, you can do that via the propaganda airship to like a little area. Also, it's just a big tanky shield. You can use that to send in first, or absorb a lot of damage from say grumbles or whatever, and then have MiGs go in, Huns go in. So you can use it as kind of a meat shield.
Nuke cannons as well. This is a very difficult to use composition from XAttus. It requires a lot of micro.
It does.
A lot of micro.
Shout out to Bruce, he gave me some info. I was playing last night and he was like, yeah, do you have any questions about Rise of the Reds? And I was like, yeah, so
50?
so what does this unit do? And he was like, oh yeah, and just told me everything that I said to you word for word.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, it has a little Gatling gun as well, which you can use for like an
Pew pew.
anti-infantry, but it's pretty meh. Its main use, I guess, is just anti-heroes if they're diving in, which Boris won't really do anyway.
More spy planes. Probably not going to reveal the competition, which is the important thing here. Okay, I've seen 2 Twin Fangs or 1 Twin Fang out so far.
That's a lot of Hellions.
Yeah, 4 Hellions.
Well, that new cannon is maybe a little bit too far forward. If only he fired this army,
no.
that would have been much more effective. He
He
might
might get a shot off.
Depends if the conscript kill it in time, though.
Almost,
Yeah, he's gonna fire.
almost.
He's gonna get it.
Get on.
What? No! What happened?
What?
Maybe he missed microed and fired too close or
Yeah.
something, or too far.
Too
I
far
don't know.
away, probably. Yeah.
Oh well. Conscripts doing their job for now. No forward supplies for either of our players. Tahi still benefiting from the oil derrick, and a lot of infantry are being mixed in. He does have the medic upgrade, so the infantry self-heal. He has the conscript armaments, so the conscripts get a longer burst. The RPGs, I think they do. They have like a decoy missile.
Okay. Yeah.
They do have upgrades they benefit from.
Is that getting capped by Lotus?
Yes.
It was.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
right. Yeah.
That is the radar outpost. It's probably going to be the early warning, which reveals stealth and gives you just notice of when units are approaching. Good for lotusing.
Radar outpost has been finished now. It's gonna be capped back again. Lotus, no worries. It's gonna. Yeah, it does reveal. Okay,
Oh,
so
actually
yeah.
using the firing ports inside of the Mishta. You get the firing ports like a Humvee when you unlock the armaments upgrade. Though the MiG takes it out in one hit.
Trade for trade.
But it's very cheap. It's only 300 for the vehicle.
Yeah, comparatively, Lotus much more expensive. XAttus, I don't know. Will he push out here? I guess that's the question. He has a good setup, don't get me wrong, but what's the end goal here? What is he going to go for?
Yeah, I don't know. Late game rush is hard to deal with. You
It
get the
is,
Sentinels,
yeah.
the Golems online. If you're not aggressive, or you don't capitalize by having a big economy,
I feel like this is the ideal time for XAttus to push out with the nuke cannons. Has the Twin Fangs available, the Hellions. He's got a good composition to deal with what Tahi's throwing down, but as you get those big, scary, massive Russian tanks out on the field, the Inferno cannons and everything will start mattering a lot less against the higher tier units.
yeah, and no one's been able to solidify the supplies. It looks like there's a lot of anti-air though. We have a Grumble, we have a few of these Kashtan towers. A lot of stealth detection as well.
Solid defensive
Early
position.
warning,
Early warning and a
radar.
radar outpost.
Observation. I don't actually remember what the difference is between these 3 towers though, to be honest. One of them is stealth detection. I think one of them tells you when units are coming. Yeah.
There are
One
a
of
heap
them
in the
gives
area,
you
so.
radar. That's the radar. Whatever. I'm confused. But fair bit of Hellions too, as we said. So it's a pretty diverse composition for both of our plays. They have a lot of different units mixed in. We've got artillery, anti-air, tanks, aircraft, helicopters. Just no one's really doing much, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's kind of sitting around building up their armies.
Hack vans are out and ready as well here for XAttus. Does he have a internet center? A internet center?
Man,
a center with which to hack the internet.
I'm very sad, as Blake is aware, because right now I don't have internet center. My internet's actually down at the moment. We're casting this offline. It's kind of sad. Basically, what's happening is I'm swapping over my provider to a business plan because it's theoretically supposed to, I bloody well hope so, give me better upload speed, which will obviously allow me to upload faster and stream at a slightly better quality settings. But in the meantime, my net's down, so
it gives the machine a day to walk in my boots. So he understands. He understands the struggles of having the nets.
Like, I actually had to use the tethering from my mobile phone to go on and get these replays and then download them and cast them offline. So I would love to see XAttus just build multiple internet centers to compensate for my lack of.
Would be nice. The new cannon almost sniped down Lotus.
Yeah.
It's about that far from sniping Lotus down. So the Twin Fangs are set up across the board. Neither of our players wants to push out. They feel like, okay, I've got a good defensive position here. I don't really want to move. Some of the arms dealer trucks were rolling out on the side of Tahke.
Little barracks.
Do we still call them that? We had the actual name, didn't we? For the...
What?
The arms dealer trucks. Or
arms supplier.
Arms supplier or something. Yeah, okay.
So that's a Sentinel tank now, and he's got the upgrade. The mush. They get double barrels when you upgrade them. So they actually become very potent artillery. Boris has been revealed, and yeah, the conscripts are going to be gunning down the Lotus. So this is a very effective anti-Lotus. That's, I think, the nuke bombs from the Han's gunship. Wow.
Yeah, you're going to be going down now.
What the hell is that?
Boris actually stays alive, though.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a radar.
Yeah,
it reveals the
looks
area,
like it's revealing the
clearly.
area, as far as I can tell.
Boris has avoided nuke cannon shots twice so far in this game. Just been dodging out. Yeah, a lot of Igla troopers.
They get
so much anti-air here.
They get the lock-on ability with the armament, the infantry thingy upgrade. So
Grumbles as well. Do our players want to make sure they have every possible upgrade in the game before they push out?
Well, there's still a few to go.
It's just confusing for us because we don't know the name of all the upgrades. We don't know the name of Twin Fangs though. That was a fast defeat.
I think now Tahke knows as well. I have just there's things happening. I don't know what they mean. Oh yeah, it's look at that. It reveals Boris.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool actually. So it gives you long range detection. That's neat. Sees the Boris. Knows where to expect him from. All Derek still stands. I don't think we've seen a general's point being used though, but we haven't really seen our players actually be aggressive enough in order to earn them.
XAttus's Oil Derek still out of commission for the moment.
Boris
is sneaking in.
He's flanked the detection. Remember that
I
AoE as well.
love Boris so much. It's just the range, if nothing else. He's so baller.
Oh, new cannon though.
Yeah. Boris has dodged 3 nuke
and
shells.
And the Han.
3 nuke shells the dream?
Well, he can't dodge a Han's gunship that burned him alive.
Nice.
Wow, that's actually full of the Iglas. So, really mobile anti-air. Iglas inside of the Mushta with the firing ports. And that's the double Mushta Arty. But here come the MiGs.
The MiGs, which are perfect.
Yeah, we'll take them down easily. 3 of them come through. Lost one of them to the Grumble, I think, if not the Iglas inside of that Mushta. Just uses the repair though.
Okay, no worries. Just going to be capping those back up. Get a few conscripts on the way to get the capture. Repaired straight back up again. No worries.
And now finally we see at least one of our players getting the forward supplies. Tahke getting those. Lotus is going to be revealed. The Battle Masters go in as the Misters, they weren't quite in action. The Arty platform though opening up on these Battle Masters. There's so many of them
down here. It doesn't seem the ideal unit composition, only Battle Masters.
Yeah, not really any anti-infantry. The conscripts are kind of forcing them away.
Gonna be forced off here. I just had such a good unit composition, but he hasn't used it. He's gonna be stuck on these nuke cannons. Potentially rolling the nuke cannons forward would be the way to go on this right-hand side. Take down the Arty platform, take down the supply, and just keep pushing in. It's gonna be really force Tahke to bring the fight to him.
A lot of infantry. No one's also built super weapons either.
No.
It's been a very slow game, really, for the most part. I just want to see things happen.
It seems like most of our players, both of our players, think He's gonna go aggressive on me. I have all these nuke cannons and defensive positions set up. There are so many units that kind of lend themselves well to playing defensive though. The setup tier 3 anti-air, for example, the nuke cannons here are on the side of XAttus. Roll the nuke cannons forward. That's what I want to see. I mean, twin fangs for support in the area are gonna prevent any aggression coming in from Tahke. He's not just going to be able to roll in with those Hellions. So.
I mean, well, look at that. The precedent is for Atlas to attack, though, because he needs to get denied the third supplies. Man, that Artie come from those Mishtas.
Nasty. Nuke cannon going to be rolling up, though. Finally, the Artie fights.
So this is the vision from Atlas?
Congratulations.
But his name is Atlas normally. Anyway, whatever. So he does have vision, which will help his nuke cannons out. Take out those trucks. Here come the Hellions.
Twin tank should be set up. Where are the... Oh, there we go. It's taken out. Twin tank's a little bit late there. They were a little bit too far in the rear. Has been rolled up now by XAttus. And the nuke cannons begin their slow movement forward.
Okay, it looks like we're actually seeing the Sentinels move out. And they're going to have a lot of infantry support, which would be great to mix in.
They are going to be revealed by the scans coming out from these.
So this one has the
crawlers.
arena upgrade. So the arena upgrade, it's kind of like a mix between point laser defense and ECMs. Going for the Artie platform. So slowly creeping forward is the Artie, the nuke cannons at
And
least.
solid twin fang positioning as well. Complete with these scans, it's going to be very hard to catch XAttus with his pants down. He has really nice scans coming down here.
Wow. Did you just see that
Nice
guy get melted?
vision. I did see that. It was brutal. Are there any more nuke cannons on this left-hand side? Not really. Not much.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's a lot of stuff here. Just gotta be aggressive
This is
with
the
it.
entire game
Yeah.
summed up. There's a lot of
There's
stuff
stuff,
here.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff everywhere,
Everywhere.
but at least we're seeing the new cannons, get some work done.
Boris is moving up. Should be able to two-shot these nuke cannons. Takes out one pretty easily. Not sure how much he needs to take out a twin fang. I don't think I've seen Boris 1v1 a twin fang yet.
Probably 2 shots, I would say.
Yeah. Forward, nuke cannons! Forward to victory. I have faith. Lotus, not again. XAttus' Lotus has been taken out so many times in the middle of the map. Hasn't made it past the center yet. I would like to see her sneak all the way into the back, but there's Hellions all over the place. I don't think she'd get much capping work done.
No.
How are we looking for economy in hack vans on the side of XAttus? Does he have...
Well,
down
we have
there?
here's a couple of hack fans. The internet center is... Oh, there isn't one. Just hackers. And then there's the industrial plant is full. Very slow game.
Yeah. I'd agree with you there, Machine. I would agree with you there.
Long games can be interesting, but when there's just nothing happening for this long, I just want to see things blow up.
We're sticking with it because this could be the biggest battle we've seen in the history of 0 Hour so far, given the amount of units we've seen built up.
just Q, attack move, trust.
Trust in the attack move. Not mines! That gives me a defensive idea,
Oh, no.
XAttus. Come on, man. You don't want to go defensive here. You want to go aggressive. You're feeling it. You're feeling the push. Push out, my friend. Maybe, are they waiting for General's powers? It's been so slow. We're probably on about 2 General's points so far.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
no action. Well, Atlas had a lot of vision there. I think that was his general's power that gives him vision. Yeah, so yeah, he has the forward vision, but I don't know, like,
Not
what is his
using it.
plan? Like, he's just sitting there hacking money, and no one's really doing
He's
anything.
getting veterans in the hackers. I mean, that's probably good for him, but other than that, the arms lads, they don't vet up, so... Okay, this is more aggressive.
Yay!
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Machine. I am.
The Boris doesn't feel it very much. She's not happy.
Come on,
That's what you
Boris.
get for leaving your base.
Boris, you better play fair.
Oh, well.
Rest
Gats
in
is
peace.
going in,
Rest
yeah.
in peace, Boris.
It's all a bait.
The dream. The dream is over. Come on, Boris. Let's see some action. Come on, friends. It just seems like our players... Spy plane comes out now. How fast will the spy plane be destroyed? 5 or 10 seconds?
Wow, look at that. All those battle masters went down.
It did indeed.
Buratino swinging in as well.
Buratino's starting to do some damage.
I don't know if you
Gets
can.
through. Oh, okay, take it out.
Probably can't
not.
focus
Yeah,
it down.
obviously not.
It'd be a little bit unfair.
It would be
Because you
pretty
can't
silly.
destroy the spy
Yeah.
missile. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so Buratino combination with that strike from Tahke. Finally getting a little bit of action going on. Inferno Cannon's starting to roll up here, but this is the situation where they're not amazing.
It's remember to get the black napalm.
Yeah.
It's a firestorm. You have to upgrade firestorm.
Yeah, Senator's moving out now. A bit of a slow reaction coming in here.
The arena won't save you from fire.
No, unfortunately not. The
Hey,
constant fire
So
storm.
he will lose the... oh no, observation tower survives.
Let's give it its teeth.
So this replay was sent in. I'm not going to say who it was, it's probably a spoiler, but whoever it was, I hate you. I hate you so much right now. Hey, cast this replay, it's really good. Okay, yeah, sure. And it's been 20 minutes of watching people do nothing. Okay, we see things happening though. Yay, things are happening.
Units are moving. Lotus is shutting things down.
Yeah, nice. Oh,
Oh!
okay, 3 Inferno Cannons and a Nuke Cannon.
That's going to be enough. Goodbye, Sentinel Tank.
Missed us though in response, and this is actually giving vision.
Oh, snipe down the nuke cannon. That goes down. More shots coming in. Keep this arty pressure coming forward. Oh, the MiGs are getting destroyed though. Careful of those Buratinos. Oh, they're going to chase it back. Goodbye, MiG. Getting the shots off last second. This repair gets thrown down every time. They're just going to recrew them, and it really doesn't matter that XAttus took out a couple of the units. Maybe they're testing who wins late game. That could be a thing. It's about as late as we've seen a game of Rise of the Reds go.
Oh, goodbye, drone.
Goodbye, drone. Hope you had a nice time.
Well,
Hmm.
still no super weapons.
Unit lost.
Here's a bit of aggression on left-hand side. Tahke's coming in. Smoke gets thrown out as well.
This Gatson doing nothing. Maybe it was focusing the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Throwing
mids.
the fire.
There's no grumbles over here.
Repairs on cooldown as well, so the inventory's gonna have to walk out.
Actually, that the med packs really helps in this situation. Oh, you can, but because when you get when the transport's destroyed, the infantry inside they spawn with about half health, but they start regenerating instantly because of those med packs. Do I have permission to press the fast forward button?
I mean,
do you allow it?
Well, when you hit 30 minutes, I'm gonna give you permission because
Alright.
that's about my limit.
Yeah,
on,
okay. The
in
Icon
terms
Hawk
of-
patience level.
I
Alright.
can only sit through. I mean, what do they think this is? Tournament Desert?
Oh,
Do
that's a
they
nice
think
shot.
this is Tournament Desert machine? This is not Tournament Desert. I resist that. I resist the claim that this is Tournament Desert. This is Lagoon. This is a map for aggression. Do not dishonor the memory of Relax.
Well, Boris.
He's got to be careful. Come on, guys. You got a minute 20. Don't make me let the machine fast forward this one.
Fun fact.
Why? So, what's up with this oil, man?
Yeah, it's still there.
No, I mean, XAttus is one. It's like,
He hasn't rebuilt it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Fun fact: the Golem tanks are immune. Well, not immune, but they're pretty much heavily resistant to explosives. So if your opponent has 20 nuke cannons and 20 twin fangs, you build Golem tanks. These are Sentinels, but the Golem tanks, a bit smaller, very resistant to radiation and
Oh,
toxins and
Lotus getting the
explosives.
shutdown though.
Nice.
Which means it's under nuke cannon and firestorm fire.
He has the black napalm as well now.
Literally fire. Yeah. It is not a good day to be a Sentinel tank.
Not a good day to be Boris.
Oh, Boris finally
Aw.
dies. That was, I'm pretty sure, the one and only Boris. There's been about 17 Black Lotuses, and that Buratino is way too far forward.
Grumble.
Grumble, sorry, yeah. Losing my words, machine. The grumble.
Oh, here we go.
Aggression.
Things are happening.
Just before 30 minutes.
Yay.
It was all a trick this entire time.
The Archon Hawk guarantee.
The Archon Hawk guarantee.
Though
Okay.
there isn't really any tanks mixed in. It's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to get
Just
taken
run
out by
into
these
nuke
new
cannon
cannons,
fire.
so... Oh,
As
you
long-
can move that, I didn't know
look,
that.
As long as there are units over the halfway point, I'm satisfied,
Yeah.
machine. It's the
In
dream.
no man's land.
Oh,
I tried to dodge it, almost
cannon
did as
almost
well.
did, yeah.
Alright, I'm doing it.
Alright, just
Fast
slow,
forwarding.
slow fast forwards though.
Just until something happens. Actually, this is a really slow fast forward.
Yep. I don't think we're actually achieving here anything, machine.
No, on gentle, you can
Okay.
increase how fast the fast forward is. Creep, what the hell? Alright. Alright, it's like, yeah. It's kind man, that looks really ugly though.
It does.
It's running
Not
at
a big
3
fan.
FPS.
Look.
Yeah, look. Okay, look. Things are
Units coming
happening.
in.
Things aren't really happening.
No, they're not.
I got baited. I thought things were happening.
You got baited real
But
hard.
things aren't
machine.
happening just yet.
How hardcore did you get baited today?
Maybe it'd be worth Tahi getting the golem tanks because they can avoid those.
For sure, yeah. I mean,
New
the
cannons.
amount of artillery that we see coming down, it would make sense. This fast forward is janky.
It is.
I guess Mishkami coming in. If you don't give me everything, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, he's
Like,
attacking like two. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I really get it.
If he had a one big giant massive attack with
Army
everything,
push, yeah,
but it's kind of playing like an AI. You know, with the AI they throw like 2 things at a time.
yeah. Lotus goes down again. I feel like this is Attus's game to win. Game to lose, I suppose. Seems like he's in the best position. Has the best artillery cover. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of aggression. Do our players realize they have to enter each other's bases in order to win the game?
This is the one of the downsides of the late game economy
Yeah.
is. Oh man, I mean this army's getting pretty big though from Atlas, and maybe he'll push out.
Maybe not.
Probably not. Probably not.
Probably not. And there is a small chance. I just want to see the biggest battle in the history of Rise of the Reds. Come on, that's all I'm asking. We're sticking with the game. I just want to see a big battle. Can I get a big battle, please, machine? I
Yeah.
would like to order one big battle. Oh, this is janky though.
I know. Like the 0-hour fast forward's normally fine. I don't know why this is being so weird. I know people get mad when we fast forward, but haters gonna hate.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so many things we can talk about in half an hour. I mean, I'm sure you'd be interested to hear the state of Australian politics a little bit, but personally, I think you'd be more interested in seeing some Rise of the Reds. I don't know, I could be wrong.
I think he's just trying to harass, just trying to get these new cannons down, but it's not really working, is it?
Not really. Okay, here we go. Big engagement coming down. All these Inferno cannons might die. No! Twin Fang's actually going to snipe down the aggression from Tahke before he can get in there.
Oh. Boris regens too. He also benefits from those medical kits.
Good old Boris.
I just don't enjoy fast forwarding because it looks so.
Janky.
It's just like I'm playing on a console or something.
Boris is a good runner. He's a quick man. Come, friends.
I'm just
Join
surprised.
us in aggression.
It's 37 minutes into the game and no one's put a super weapon.
Yeah.
You think by now, they're not hacking, these hackers. Normally by now you would see super weapons.
Are there even super weapons in this game?
Yeah, they can be a way to close games out.
Maybe
Just
they're
an
playing on
arty
no super
battle.
weapons.
I mean, you can limit super weapons, but you can't
Yeah,
Deny them.
Deny them.
at all. Well, a lot of these arms suppliers.
Yeah, a lot of arms suppliers here. Means our players have a hell of a lot in terms of
Everything.
late game income and units, and there's no reason to not push out.
Oh yeah, they can swim. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Just 'cause For the amount of water that's actually in
A lagoon.
0 hour.
Yeah.
It's just the one lagoon. Seems like overkill to kill one Mishka, but alright.
I mean, some maps it's OP.
Goodbye, Mishka.
He snuck through with one of those. Oh, but he stood still now. You can't dodge a nuke cannon.
Yeah. If you can dodge a nuke cannon, you can dodge ball.
Also, those Mishkas, they
I say
crush
Boris is the best.
mines.
That's one way to clear mines. You bait the nuke cannons into firing on you on top of mines. Genius. Goodbye, Mishka. Alright, so the Inferno cannons are finally rolling forward a bit. But the counter arty will be coming out from TahKe. I think the problem is both of our players
friendly
are...
fire.
Oh, friendly fire!
Uh-oh.
Oh, lordy! That's a mistake. Are these smokes to try and get... Do they force nuke cannons to fire on the smoke? Is that the idea?
Actually,
to try
yeah,
and get,
I
to
think
try and
they
force
do.
friendly fire? I'm guessing that must be the idea when all these Mishkas are pushing in.
So many propaganda things.
Such scan. Very map reveal.
Affirmative. Mine strike is inbound.
Look at this income, it's nuts.
Wow.
It's getting
Right.
demolished. Did he get off or?
No, he didn't get the mines off.
War Factory is getting sold, but it was only a mine drop coming in.
My eyes are burning from these nuke shells
Yeah.
all the time. Okay, here we go. I think he's just sending units in one at a time, and
Yeah.
it's just not
It's
achieving
not gonna
anything.
work. Nothing's gonna work.
Not even fast forward is working properly.
Nothing in your life is working at the
40
moment.
minutes.
No internet.
I don't have internet.
No fast forward.
I don't have big tank battles.
So it's a rough life we live. Some of this force fire though. Could we finally see some aggression?
As Blake checks his Facebook. You might as well check his Facebook, dude.
What else am I gonna do, bro? Seriously, like, how else am I gonna spend my time here?
He wasn't actually checking his Facebook.
No,
He
I
was just
wasn't,
checking
no.
his phone. I thought you were, though.
I was
going
checking the
to.
time, no.
Yeah.
I wasn't, yeah. I'm not sure what they actually achieved.
What I would like... Oh, that's what they achieved.
Okay, there's a lot of burning
What
going on.
I would like to know is how two of them survived that many rockets. Yeah, I didn't do that much, though, I guess. The Sentinels are pretty durable.
Pew, pew, pew.
Even the Sentinels... Oh, EMP bomb comes
Okay,
through.
aggression!
I think this is the
Go,
thing.
go, go,
Things are
go!
happening.
Things are
Nice
indeed
timing
happening.
there. His whole army isn't in position,
Push!
though, but at least...
Everything,
He,
go!
he gets the frenzy from the propaganda blimp. Battle Masters are just steamrolling through. Sentinel's not really in position. Should probably just attack move this with his entire army, but the Battle Masters are doing so much work right now. Man, like, I thought the Battle Masters were hopper tanks.
Yeah.
There's that many of them. Looks like there's a bomb ship coming through. It's gunned down, though.
No, it dropped something.
Here come the Hellions, the Twin Fangs, though, in position and ready to go.
Oh,
The
Twin Fangs are
Hinds, even, I
demolishing
think
them.
they are.
Twin
Wow.
Fangs just destroyed them. Keep the aggression going.
Oh, no.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Now the repairs
Yeah.
can just come out. Keep the fight going.
See, look how durable that is. That's a grumble
Yeah.
hitting it. And
Propaganda
not really
agent's like,
doing
yeah,
a
no
lot,
worries,
is it?
man,
That's
it's all
fine.
good. Well, there was no repair on those wrecks.
Well, you threw it down, but I don't think
Yeah.
he was able to capture anything.
And the push on the right-hand side by TahKe. Looks like he wants to go for some aggression of his own. We finally get to see the battle.
Yay.
Hyper!
Ved 2 Sentinel is so strong, though. They're
Yeah.
one-shotting all these tanks.
Starting to walk through. Sentinel keeps going. He can keep going onto these new cannons. We're not sure where Lotus is. She's not going for the shutdowns, though.
The Igla Troop is actually going to be taking out that Vet 2 Han's gunship. Sentinels are just too strong now. There isn't really any Battle Masters left.
There's a lot of Twin Fangs
Oh,
here, but
wow.
Twin Fangs are useless against these. The units pushing in. All these Sentinels.
And there's Overlords.
Sentinels could just clean up this whole army now.
But Overlords versus Sentinels, it's still better for Sentinels, but the Overlords, there's that many of them. MiGs are coming through as well now.
Onto these artillery units. MiGs do a pretty good job. The Grumbles haven't been rotated forward yet.
I even hear Shock Troopers.
Overlord's starting to rotate forward. 3 of them should be enough to take out this Sentinel.
Boris as well. You have to be careful of the Gatling Cannon though.
Boris getting the DPS in. There's just so much economy, it's not working. Looks like XAttus is going to survive.
15,000 cash, 5,000. So now it looks like there's going to be a lot of Overlords. He's spamming out Overlords. It seems like a pretty good idea, but a lot of these rocket infantry.
Yeah.
But the rocket infantry are countered so easily by the nuke cannons.
One shot and they're all going to be taken out. But are there even any nuke cannons other than the 17 Twin Fangs here?
Oh, there goes the propaganda airship.
Yeah, going to lose that one. Overlord's going to be pushing in, but how many Gatlings
Yeah,
are there?
there's no ECM tanks either though, so these rockets are going to have pretty good damage, but there's just so many Gatling cannons firing.
Need to focus the Gatling ones. The
Still,
Gatling Overlords.
The RPG conscripts en masse. Twin Fangs are going in. They have no business here.
No, definitely not. The Overlords are starting to go
Oh
down
man,
here.
what a waste these Overlords. No ECMs, no new cannons for support. More Sentinels are being deployed.
The artillery fest continues. All these Overlords starting to fall, but all the late game economy still intact for our players, so they can rebuild these armies. Another Sentinel coming in, already hitting Veteran
Oh, there we go. That
Nice.
new cannon shot comes through, takes out all the infantry.
Good, solid hit there. Sentinel gonna keep rolling in. If he can get onto these
Oh, the
Twin Fangs, that'll be
Shenlong?
brutal.
But against the Sentinel, not going to do too much here.
Doesn't get as far in as he was hoping.
Yeah, there we go.
Can XAttus defend this one? Looks like he can. Taking out the rest of the Twin Fangs would be nice.
You thought having a Dragon tank snuck into your base is a problem? Try getting a Shenlong snuck into your base.
That could be a problem.
Vet 3 Sentinel, man. How did that happen?
Shenlong here. Looks like it's going to get sniped down. This could be the game here for
Oh, the
Tahke.
Hans.
The Hans are here. Have we rotated? Where's the...
Yeah, the Grumble.
The one Grumble's in range. Only one Grumble, though.
Gets the Vet 3 one, though. The Sentinels also have anti-air rockets. They're not particularly strong, though, but they still will contribute.
Grumble's out of range of the last.
Is he, though? No, he's
Oh,
not.
no. Grumble still fires.
The Grumble is never out of range.
The Grumble is never out of range. I think that's a good thing to remember, Machine, is the Grumble... Is the Grumble out of range? No, it's not. It's never out of range.
Boris is just destroying the Overlords.
He can probably take that Overlord
Probably.
solo. No
I think
worries,
he's just worried
it's
about
no
the Gatling cannon
Yeah.
popping up. Man.
Oh, Boris, man. Boris with the plays. XAttus has nuts economy, though, and so does Tahke, I'm guessing.
He should just
He's
build
just
some
floating a
super
lot.
weapons.
Just needs to spam out some more... Spam more units. XAttus's production is out of control.
Oh, look at that. Doesn't get the War Factory, but Boris probably can finish it off.
Twin Fang starting to fall here as well. Boris is doing
More
crazy
Hans.
work. They're in range of the Grumble.
Yeah, those Hans didn't last very long,
Hans
did
are
they?
demolished.
Desperation Overlords being thrown out. Black Lotus can disable the Sentinels.
Black Lotus is exactly what we need to see here.
Maybe another EMP.
Could be an EMP.
Yeah, it's an EMP.
It's an EMP coming down. Lotus getting the shutdowns.
You can't EMP Boris.
No.
Oh, well, you
Boris,
can Gatling cannon
You can
Boris.
Gatling. Wow, the whir of the Gatlings is real. Boris has been demolished. And XAttus just has so much income. It's out of control. I love the whirring machine. I love the whirring.
46 minutes in.
Yeah, finally we see some aggression though. Hopefully our players will keep it up.
It looks like all the Twin Fangs were destroyed.
They were.
And
all 17 million of them.
there's some more Hinds and Hellions, so this could actually be the end of Atlas if there's a massive swing of those helicopters and not really any Twin Fangs.
XAttus needs to just keep the production up though. That's what you have to remember. XAttus has so much income.
Get a napalm strike though. I mean, what's he gonna really achieve though?
Go for the
there it is.
oil. And the garrisons around that area.
Oh, I guess a couple of Mishters too. He doesn't get the oil though.
4 of them.
Oh, back to square one.
Back to square one, machine.
Except with less nuke cannons and more overlords.
More overlords. At least we see a different unit. It brightens my eyes.
Oh man, I hope you like big tanks.
I want to see this battle. Who's gonna win? Call it right now. I'm calling the Sentinels, man.
I don't know.
Sentinels.
Yeah, looks like
Sentinels.
it. Pops the repair
Repair
as
coming
well.
down.
I don't know. The screen is shaking from the massive barrage of tanks.
Come on, Sentinels.
Mishters are coming through as well.
No!
Overlord, there's just too many of them. I think a bit of an unfair fight in terms of numbers.
Yeah.
The Sentinels are better than Overlords, but they were, double. They were
Not to that
outnumbered.
degree. Or the Overlord surviving the big tank engagement. Well,
Horde bonus Overlords. What?
oh lordy, it's not what I want to see.
Oh wow!
Oh, rest in
Father of all
peace!
bombs.
Rest in peace, hackers.
Doesn't get the internet center though, but gets a
No.
fair bit on the ground and the airfield as well.
Secures a lot of the hackers.
Yeah, it looks like we see the full commitment from Tahke.
Going in with everything now.
Cargo planes destroyed. No mines come through. A lot of Overlords though. And here come the Hellions. I mean, there's a couple of Gatling cannons,
Hellions are
I
going straight for the
suppose.
internet center.
Yeah,
Look at
that's the
them
ideal
forward.
target. If they can get it, then that's going to be all of his income. Meanwhile, the
Where are the
army's
twin
engaging.
fangs? There's no twin fangs.
Gatling cannon's not enough, and there goes the internet center. Hackers on the ground being focused down. Oh no, not enough anti-air, and now even the Overlords are going to fall to these Hellions.
XAttus's late game economy has been reduced to nothing. There is no
There's
anti-air.
a Twin Fang.
There's a
A
twin
singular.
fang. Numero uno twin fang. Still gonna take out all 3 of these choppers. Wow, this game.
I think that's going to be it, actually.
Command center's going down.
Still, Atlas has 20k cash.
Yeah.
But he has all these
Nowhere
hack
to
vans
spend
as well,
it. There are
so
more
he's,
hack vans in the
he's
back.
certainly not out of cash. But I think most importantly, he's lost his control of the map. He's pushed back to pretty much entirely on the edge of the map. Sooner or later, he's going to lose. His production's gone. His breeder reactor's going to be within range of these Mishter artillery, but the new cannon's got most of them. Yeah, GG.
Nice, GG out.
Man, that was
Could
kind
have
of
happened
insane.
earlier. Could have happened earlier, but it was nuts.
It was epic battles at the end, but half an hour of waiting. So, if you do want to send a replay in, please make sure that it doesn't involve half an hour of waiting, because it's not exactly the most entertaining thing for us as casters and for the viewers. I don't think.
Only a 10k difference in resource collected though.
Yeah,
It's
I wasn't
interesting.
sure who would have the edge there. It looked like it really was even. I guess it just came down to Atlas overcommitting at the start, or at that big battle. But I don't know. My brain hurts from too much nuke cannons.
It's very sore. There are a lot of nuke cannons. Our eyes are just flashing.
Yeah.
All I see, you know how sometimes you see stars in the air? I see nuke cannon blasts in the air, just all over the place.
Yeah, like if you stare into a light globe and you close your eyes and you can see like the red light. It's like that with nuke cannons now.
Yeah.
Gonna have like PTSD.
Every time you see one fire.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well,
thank you for joining us.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the cast. It was I'm glad we had a big battle at the end. I feel like we should just probably not even just post the last 5 minutes
Of the game.
and just be like,
Epic.
trust me, we were doing you a favor by not posting the first half an hour.
Good fun. Good fun. Fantastic.
All right.
Alright.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you do want to
Cheers.
support us, you can do so at Patreon. It's all in the description. Cheers.
Bye.